Vlogmas. Oh no, it's definitely a hat day. 100% a hat day. Oh no. Anyway, good morning everyone. Welcome to another day of Vlogmas Christmas. For today, I'm actually doing stuff. I'm no longer hungover. I'm feeling a little bit better. However, it is a shower day. So I am gonna do something that I'm really into lately, and that is going for power walks, which sounds so like old women-ish or like mom style stuff, but like I was running a lot before, like in Japan, like running was my thing. Then since I came here, I kind of slowed down on the running thing, and I just can't really get back into it for some reason this year. I'm having a really hard time keeping up with running, and the other day I decided I was just gonna go on like a power walk. Like screw it, I'm gonna have a power walk, see how I feel about it, and I actually really liked it. For some reason, I feel like it gave me more of a workout than running. Like I felt it a lot more in my legs and my glutes, and even in like my core. Like I felt like I actually got a workout rather than just like sweating and cardio. So yeah, I'm gonna do that today, and I'm gonna bring you guys with me, which might take away from my power walk because I will have to bring a bag to hold my camera in, but whatever, it's just a power walk. It's super chill cash. So yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me and show you kind of like day in my life power walking. It actually was really interesting. Last night I had the weirdest dream, but I still for me, I feel like it wasn't a dream and it was reality, because I woke up in a panic. Like I woke up, like I flew out of bed, and I was like, my heart was racing a mile a minute, because to me, like there was a huge spider in my bed. Like it was in front of my face on my bed, and I woke up and I was like, there's a spider in the bed, and I was freaking out. Like my heart was racing a mile a minute, and Kyle was like, what's wrong, what happened? And I'm like, there's a spider in the bed, and he just didn't say anything, because I guess he was still asleep, but he didn't say anything. And I was like, there's definitely a spider in the bed. So I just sat up in bed looking for it, like just staring, like trying to find where it went for, I want to say 10 minutes after. Like I literally flew and jumped out of bed and like ripped the sheets off, and I was freaking out. And it wasn't like, it was weird because it wasn't a dream. So I still think there was a spider in the bed. I don't think I was going crazy or dreaming, because it wasn't a dream. Like it wasn't like, you know, you're dreaming like of something blah 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 and then suddenly that happens. It was like literally my eyes were awake, and I was like, there's a spider in the bed, like a big one, like not a tiny one, like a big ass spider. So that was my night. And it took me a while to fall back asleep after, because I'm still certain there was something in the bed. And even this morning when I woke up, I was looking around trying to find it and couldn't find it. Also yesterday when I was hungover, I forgot to mention, but I booked a campsite for Kyle and I and two of his friends for the Christmas holiday. So like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day night in Otway National Park. I won't be bringing you guys with me, because the whole purpose of this camping trip is going to be like to disconnect from social media, because like my life is 100% social media, so it can be a little bit exhausting. And I've noticed in the past month, like during November, I just felt really disconnected from it all. Like I was just exhausted with it. Like I felt no passion with like reading your guys' comments, and I always, every morning I wake up and I read every single comment. I don't always reply to all of them, because I don't want to just constantly be giving a generic reply. So sometimes I just read them and like them, but I literally always read every single comment from you guys. But I just felt so like I didn't really want to, so I just stopped, and I felt so like uninspired and not passionate about it. So I feel like I definitely need kind of a disconnect from the world and social media and technology. So my rule for this camping trip that I told Kyle, I was like, okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into the forest, into nature, and once we get there, all phones turned off. No phones allowed. Turn off your phones, no cameras, nothing. Just us enjoying nature for like a few nights. And like, you know, board games and campfire and wine and Christmas celebrating with no technology at all. So I think that's going to be really refreshing, because I can't even remember the last time I wasn't glued to my phone. Like I just can't stop. Like social media is such a weird thing, because back in the day when we were kids, we didn't have social media, and we could like, I feel like we appreciated reality a lot more, and now like our world revolves around our phones and social media. And I kind of like, I actually really miss the days of just like the purity of not being on social media, like just going out and, I don't know, not having your phones and just being a kid. And, you know, summer vacation, you know, you play and swim and play with your friends, and then sometimes you play video games if you're lucky enough to have a console. And what is this vlog becoming? Am I ever gonna go on this walk? Let's go. So for me, I love walking around Albert Park. This is where I would do my runs as well. So basically I start right at the bottom here where the lake begins, and I do the full loop around all the way to the end. And I think in total that's 6 kilometers all around. And then it usually takes me a little bit extra to get back home, which is like 2 or just over 2 kilometers. So it ends up being like a total of 8 kilometers walking. I'm sorry guys if the audio for this vlog is gonna be windy, because it's always windy in Melbourne. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like a coastal city, so like all the winds come off the ocean. So basically all the footage is always windy, which is why usually when I go out by myself I don't like talk too much, because like the wind just sounds terrible in the footage. But yeah, so I am gonna start my walk now around the loop of the lake, and I'll show you guys what it looks like, because it's actually a really beautiful walk. Definitely the most beautiful walk I have done in any country so far. Such a beautiful walk. So I don't think I've told you guys this yet, but I told Kyle, and hopefully this footage isn't super windy, but I was telling Kyle like Australia is the only place I've traveled to other than maybe the Philippines, but even still I feel like it's the only place I've traveled to where the water and the sky is so blue. Like it's just such a blue shade that it's nothing like I've ever seen before. And like I went to the Philippines and it just, even that water seemed more of like a turquoisey, like a green blue, while the water in Australia, like no matter what time of year, I feel like it's just such a like a clear robin's egg blue. It's like really hard to explain, but even look, like this footage is not going to be color graded and it's just so blue. It really blows my mind. Like nowhere else in the world have I seen water this blue, and I absolutely love it. I am back home now, freshly showered with a roller in my hair. I like doing this recently because it gives like a really nice, like soft wave to the front part of my hair. Yeah, so I just usually do that after a shower. But I found something that I want to share with you guys. So if any of you remember my Korea vlogs when I was living in Japan, the 2 times I went and visited Korea, I think it was the first time in October last year, 2016, I showed you guys my favorite Korean yogurt. So it's a Korean brand that has like dried cereal on one half and then sweetened yogurt on the other half, and then you flip it into the yogurt and you have like the perfect cereal yogurt combo ever. It's like my favorite thing in the world. Well, I found it in Australia, and I think it's the same brand, but it's totally different. Like they have weird combinations that I'm honestly not that excited about. So I picked the one that I thought I would like the most. But yeah, it's like literally the same packaging and everything, just more intense combinations. So it's more like a granola mix rather than just like a plain cereal that you put into it. I don't know, so I wanted to try it out with you guys just in case any of you remember this yogurt. I thought it would be pretty interesting. And I have to eat because on my walk I did burn 350 calories roughly. So it's time to put some grub in me. Oh, and I just have my bikini on because I'm gonna go out and enjoy the sun on the balcony while I can, because the sun is important for your health. So anyway, let's try out this yogurt. So the flavor that I chose was Almond Coco Loco. I'm not excited for the coconut in it because I actually really hate coconut, and I'm a bit disappointed that it's Greek yogurt, not natural or plain yogurt. I really am not a huge fan of Greek yogurt. It's just too rich and heavy for my liking. And they had other flavors. They had salted caramel and something else, and then they had chocolate mint, which are both flavors I don't like. So let's open it up and take a peek. Oh, it smells strong coconut. No. Literally like the exact same packaging as the one in Korea. So that is just what it looks like. Oh, and if you guys can hear anything in the background, that's my laundry machine. I'm doing laundry right now. Have to get it done. I wonder if it's gonna be sweet like the one in Korea. No. Oh, I hate that coconut. It always gets stuck on the back of my throat. The flavor is really, really good, and it's not as thick and rich as I was expecting it to be with the Greek yogurt, so I feel like it's kind of a light Greek yogurt, but yeah, if there was no coconut in there, I think it would be perfect, like chocolate and almond, yum. Without coconut, like the chunks just always get stuck on the back of my throat, but anyway, I'm gonna sit outside and enjoy this and the sun, and I'll check back in later. Maybe I'll have a banana too. I feel like that would be a good idea. I just bought these this morning. Ugh. You guys, listen to this. My life is complete. So if you didn't figure out what that was, it's the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp remix on Facebook. I'll share it on my my official Facebook page, but it's so perfect. I love that game. I haven't played in a few days, to be honest, because I've been too busy, like literally I've been too busy to play. But anyway, I'm done outside. My laundry is hanging up to dry. The sun has kind of left my balcony. Well, it hasn't entirely, but like it's getting colder out, and it's just a little too cold to be out in a bikini out there right now. I don't know. That's enough sun for one day. I was thinking I would make salmon for dinner, but honestly, I just can't be bothered to cook. I did a lot of cooking the past few days, and I'm kind of over it. So I'm thinking for tonight, I'm just gonna have leftover. I want to have leftover carbonara, but then when Kyle gets home from work, he's gonna be hungry. I don't want to cook anything though. Maybe I will make salmon. I'm so tired of cooking though. I just want to like order pizza and be like cheeky, but I really should budget my money better. Don't buy pizza. Okay. So I think for dinner, I'm gonna bake salmon fillets, and on top of it, I'm just gonna put a little bit of watered down doenjang paste, which is Korean miso paste. It's kind of similar to white miso paste, the Japanese one, but it just has a little bit of a different flavor. I don't know. So I'm gonna put that on top and bake it and have it with maybe the leftover carbonara, or have it with rice mixed with some kidney beans, and then some salmon, or not salmon, some spinach on the side. But otherwise, you guys, that's it for today's Vlogmas video. I honestly will just be editing videos for the rest of today and cooking that dinner. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing my favorite place to go on runs and walks. It's absolutely the best area. Like, it's stunning, it's amazing, and it's just the right amount of distance before it becomes too much. So if I walk it, I burn like like I said, 350 calories, and if I run it I get more, closer to 400, but otherwise it's pretty even the whole time, and it's just so beautiful out there, so beautiful. So thank you guys for watching. Remember to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you prefer running or power walking. Let me know what your favorite way to burn calories, or what you like to do in your free time. And of course, if you're not already subscribed, remember to subscribe if you guys want to see my life as I live here in Melbourne, Australia. I do kind of day in my life vlogs, and I am doing daily vlogging all through December for Vlogmas. So it's gonna be intense, you guys. It's gonna be intense. Anyway, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.